It's been a long off-season, but high school football returns to the Buckeye State tonight. Lakota East is looking to improve on their 9-3 record from a year ago, while Loveland has aspirations of returning to their championship form of 2013. It's the Lakota East Thunderhawks and the Loveland Tigers next on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel. Another spectacular night for football in southwestern Ohio as we welcome you into Loveland High School, just outside of Cincinnati, home of the Tigers, who tonight host the Lakota East Thunderhawks, one of the 18th annual Skyline Chili Crosstown Shootout Games. And here on the field, Tim Bray alongside Marcus Ray. We welcome Marcus to the telecast. Lindsay Patterson will be alongside a little bit later on. She's on the sideline for us tonight. 2014 was a real heartbreaker for both of these teams. Lakota East couldn't beat West in the playoffs, and Loveland, who won the state championship in 13, well, they didn't even qualify. So Marcus, how much of a motivator is that tonight and for this season?
Tim, it's a huge motivator. These two programs, their goal is to win the state championship every year. And as a coach, you go back and you watch every game. You revise your system. As a player, you go back and you reevaluate yourself because you have that bad taste in your mouth.
Well, the Thunderhawks are a true triple option football team. They are really a solid team. They want to win with ball control and defense. They play in the GMC Division I. 9-3 a year ago, and Marcus, hey, they can outscore you.
Oh yeah, they can outscore you. Last year, they outscored their opponents by more than 100 points, and they did that by running the football. They like to ground and pound, amassing more than 3,300 yards on the ground.
Our star of the watch for the East Thunderhawks is their quarterback. He's back for his senior year, T.J. Jemison.
Oh, he's a special player. I just watched him warm up. He can make all the throws. He's essentially a running back. Every time he touches the football, he makes a lot of plays with his arm and his feet.
Loveland averaged almost 30 points a game last year. Drew Clint is back to start for his third straight season, and he can really wing it. And he threw for almost 3,000 yards in his career so far. They're 2 years removed from that state championship. The Tigers return 22 seniors, and one of those is our star to watch, Luke Waddell.
Luke Waddell, he is the straw that stirs this drink offensively. You see the speed, the agility, the ability to hit the home run in the open field. He can do it all inside and out.
And he is back for his third consecutive season. He led them to a state championship. So both of these teams are capable of long postseason runs. It is the Thunderhawks from the GMC and the Tigers out of the Eastern Cincinnati Conference, and the kickoff is moments away. Welcome back here to Loveland High School, and it is a packed house tonight as the Loveland fans are on their feet getting set for this season. They were 6-4 a year ago, 5-2 in the ECC, second right behind Kings High School. Tonight's keys to the game are brought to you by Air National Guard. Serve part-time and have it all in the Ohio Air National Guard. Visit GoAMG.com. Marcus, here you go. What do you think tonight for these two teams?
Well, for these two teams, starting with Lakota East, they need to dominate the line of scrimmage. I believe they have the advantage up front with J.T. Timmons and Dalton Strunk. And then you have to win the turnover battle. The road team in week one, it's very important that they come in and establish a good defense and win the turnover battle. Now for the Loveland Tigers, it's all about ball control. They're going to run their wing T offense, and they need to possess the ball as long as possible and end every possession with the kick. Now defensively, they need to wreak havoc, blitz, and create negative plays by getting penetration in the backfield to force Lakota East into long yardage.
All right, those are your keys to the game tonight. Let's go to the sideline. Welcome in the third member of our group. Here's Lindsay Patterson. Lindsay?
Guys, every team starts the season with a goal. Coach Haynes says he just wants to get better week by week. Coach Cranford says you got to get confidence for some of these non-league games. It'll help you throughout the season. When they looked at both teams, Coach Haynes says this Loveland team is a great premier football program, regardless of the division they're in. Coach Cranford said Lakota East, they're a disciplined group, a great staff, they're good at what they do, and they believe in what they do. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Lindsay. We are looking forward to having her on the sideline tonight. Fred Cranford, what a tremendous football coach, led this Tiger program to the 2013 state championship as we are all set to go for Friday night football here at Loveland High School. Tyler Van Fossen has it teed up on the 40-yard line, and we are underway in Tiger country. And it is into the end zone. That's a touchback, and Loveland will have the football first as they will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Drew Plitt, the quarterback of this championship team from 2 years ago, and he is in his 3rd year, a senior starter, thrown for almost 3,000 yards in his career. Those are his numbers from a year ago. Needs to cut down on his interceptions this season. And the first play from scrimmage, they will go up and over, and they will send it right up the middle. And you have to give the ball to Luke Waddell to start the football game. Let's take a look at the starters, and up front, Michael Flackler gets the start at center for the Tigers, and he will be flanked by Farrell and Watts at the guards. Spicer and Weaver are going to be the tackles tonight. And the second play from scrimmage is a pass to the near sideline. Jacob Clement takes it out to the 30-yard line. It's going to be very close to a first down, maybe to right about the 29.5-yard line. So let's check and see if we can get the starters, and we do. That's the offensive line we spoke about a minute ago, and the backs and receivers, and they're a good one there. They love to run the triple option football. Luke Waddell is the key to the whole thing. He's the junior running back. Half yard to go for a first down here. First series of the ball game, and we'll go near sideline, and Waddell's got the football, and he dances all the way to the 39-yard line. And Marcus, that's the kind of football we're going to see from Loveland tonight.
We're definitely going to see that type of football, especially when you get big offensive linemen like Spicer pulling around the edge and leading on 3rd down. Defensive line, and it's a good one for Lakota East. They gave up only 13 points a game last year. The linebackers with Jared Fisher, the senior, and one senior, that's Kevin Brady, in the secondary. First down, it's the first down of the ball game, and there is not much up front at all. And the Tigers get pushed back, and that is Trevor Gages with the carry for the Loveland Tigers. They will just keep you honest that way. Yeah, and defensively, that's a great stop on first down, because the very last first down, he picked up 5 or 6 yards on first down, and it's hard for an offense who likes to run the football to play 2nd and 2 sticks. Second down, far side, and he's 2 for 2 to start the football game. Michael Peters gets the first touch of the game, and that's a little one-on-one coverage out there. I really like how this offense is using second down and using the short passing game to get in a manageable 3rd down situation. It's just a quick 3-step drop on the outside. Peters makes a great catch, and then that slows down the pressure defensively if they're trying to blitz. Yeah, there is Michael Peters, senior, only receiver back from last year. 3rd down now, and a manageable down. Split backs, and it'll be Waddell trying to go to the left side, and he is going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. May have gotten a yard, but not much more than that. And it was Cody Smith who was in on the tackle and leading the charge, and he got good penetration that time off the right side. Yeah, he sure did, and that opened up the halfway for LaRubio to finish as a linebacker, reading his keys, pulling over the top, finish. You see the contact, wrapping and driving his legs. That's a great play by number 39, LaRubio. So they get one first down out of the whole thing, and it'll be Boucher to kick it, and it's a rugby-style kick, and
It will be picked up at the 23-yard line, and Lakota East will come to the near sideline, and they'll get their first opportunity to run the football as Joseph Smith brings it back to the 30. So the Thunderhawks will get their first opportunity from their own 30-yard line here, and they will be led out by J.T. Jemison. He is a senior back for his second year as the starting quarterback. He had over 950 yards of offense last year, over 1,000 total, actually 1,270 total offense, both running and passing for this team. He is number one, and they start from the 30. Loaded up inside. That's 5 on that defensive line to start the game for the Tigers, and they'll go up the middle, and just a simple playoff tackle, and there's Tyler Glenn, who takes it for 14 yards, actually just 10. He stepped out at the 40-yard line. Take a look at the offensive line, and they are huge. You've got 2 that will go to play college football, Timming and also Strunk. Both have already committed. That offensive backfield is a good one as well, plus the receivers like Yeager. But Glenn had the first carry, and we'll see Lepper, I'm sure, before long.
I expect to see more runs up the middle like that offensively on first down.
And this time it's Jemison, and he is trapped in the backfield. Loveland coming up from the right end position. Cal Whitaker makes the tackle. Let's take a look at those defensive starters. And Cal Whitaker on that defensive line at the outside. And one of the real good ones in the state is Jake Saunders right there at defensive tackle. Linebackers, there's 3 of them. Eric Kopp, very solid. 2 seniors and a junior in that category. And then your secondary, very strong as well. They have seniors galore on this team. 22 seniors play for Loveland. And there once again is Glenn, and he is going to break free. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, run out of bounds, and knocking him out is Cameron Beck, and it will be at the 9-yard line.
Left side of this offensive line, they're just getting second level, pushing guys around, but look at the individual effort by Glenn. He's a locomotive. He knows how to stay on his feet, and he's breaking tackles. I don't think one man can bring him down by himself.
51 yards on the run by Glenn, but you're talking about the left side of that line. That's where the 2 college guys, the commitments are. On the left side of Lakota's line. They go right side this time, and it's Tyler Glenn again. And I'll tell you what Rick Haynes is doing. He says, if it's a good thing, we're just going to keep doing it.
Oh, yeah, and just like we stated at the top, the keys offensively was to dominate the line of scrimmage. And right now, that's exactly what the Thunderhawks are doing. Right side, left side. The Tigers need to get a little bit more penetration, possibly send some linebackers, because doing it with 4 people up front is going to be very difficult.
Jemison will bring him up to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be second down and goal from the 5-yard line. And that offensive line has been the difference so far in this first series early on in the first quarter. And once again, it's Glenn. Waits for the blocking, and he is close to the goal line. They are saying he's short. Maybe it got to the 1-yard line.
Just a simple dive play up the middle. See, Glenn loses his feet, but the hole was there. The hole was there. This offensive line is recreating the line of scrimmage, and I'm talking about pushing 2 and 3 yards down the field before the ball's even handed off.
Third down and goal. Jemison's going to take it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. So first series, Jemison scores for the Thunderhawks, and Lakota East bounces on top 6-0.
Very impressive first drive for the Thunderhawks. Simply running the football up the middle, dive, option, dive, dive. They're just letting their big war daddies up front do what they like to do, and that's play smash mouth football.
And that's what they like. That's even what they've been talking about all season long and in this preseason. Let's play smash mouth football. And the extra point by Van Fawcett is good. So with 6:44 to go here in this first quarter, it's 7-0. Let's take a look at it.
Quarterback sneak by Jemison up the middle. The defensive line is going to have to play a lot lower and create a pile. You can't play on 2 feet down on the 1-yard line. It's just too tough. You need to create a pile. Those linebackers need to fly over the top. Great effort by Jemison to lead his offense down the field.
Boy, and Tyler Glenn, he has dominated here so far. He has been tremendous. He had a couple of touchdowns in the postseason game against Lakota West last year. Just a junior. He's 5'11", 220 pounds. And as I said, just a junior. So Glenn Lepper hasn't even touched the ball yet. They've just decided, all right, we're just going to go with Jemison and with Glenn. Scoring drive was 6 plays. And they took it 70 yards. They took it right down the field. So the Lakota East Thunderhawks out to a 7-0 lead. It's always nice, in my book, to score early. And whether you're on the road or at home, you want to get in the end zone because it's scripted anyway. So part of that script is to score, right?
Yeah, your offense is your best defense, and you always want to try to outscore the other team. But if you minimize the penalties and protect the football and win the battle of field position, it'll give your offense and your defense a better chance to be successful.
This ball is kicked strong, high, and deep at the 1-yard line. It'll be Beck bringing it out. Has a seam near sideline. 25-30. And knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. And Cameron Beck. What a talented run. And the thing that I was impressed with, there's a flag on the play, but the thing that I was impressed with, he let the blocking develop in front of him.
Yeah, he did run with patience, Tim. He allowed the wedge, big bodies in the middle of the field to pick up their blocks. He ran with a lot of vision. This offense needs this type of field position.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I was talking to a couple of the referees before the game, and they said, we are an all-star cast tonight. Led by that man right there, Chad Adams.
Also got unsportsmanlike.
We're gonna have 2. I think we got 2 penalties on this play. We got the block below the waist, and then the unsportsmanlike. That was just some jawing on the sideline. From behind.
Oh yeah, number 19. Preston Gamble. Defensively, you just can't wipe out an offensive player's knees. And so that's that penalty.
And as you are watching the Tigers, they are marching off both penalties. And Loveland's going to lose, what, 5 yards? About 5 yards on it. So it'll be back to the 30-yard line, and that's what they'll put it in play. They'll put it in play first and 10. So the Tigers now with their second possession of the football game. Let the quarterback, and he's going to sprint out to the left. And he's got his big tight end for lots of running room. Stays on his feet into East territory. Matt Bijak, the big senior, came flying out of there from his tight end position and gets a huge first down.
Excellent play action pass. You see the left side of the offensive line slide to the outside. Big time grab by Bijak. Defense fell asleep. As a defender, you want to keep your eyes on your key. You can't look in that backfield because they lied to you back there, too.
That's for sure. So it's first and 10, and Waddell takes it off the left side, dances through the hole, and he's down to the 40-yard line, and he might get to the 39 before he is pulled down by Kevin Brady from the secondary.
First down run. That's the Waddell Loveland needs this evening. And you see his talent, that nice short jump cut, short wiggle allowed him to get second chance yardage. That's a big gain on first down to get this offense to continue that momentum.
Ed Cranford and his team looking to score on this drive. The 3-step drop, and he will send it to the near sideline. Jacob Clements gets the first down and more. I don't think Clip has missed. He is down to the 29-yard line with that play. Deepest penetration of the night.
Take a look at the 3-step drop. Once again, that's the 3rd time on second down we've seen this play call because he notices off coverage from the defensive back, and that's an easy throw. That's just like a run play. 5-yard stop route.